Well, that's a relief, ladies and gentlemen. 10 points is now the margin between United and Chelsea, which I think was a relief. I think we were obviously a little bit lucky. I'll have a check at the XG in a moment, but certainly in terms of XG, we were well behind. Of course, they hit the woodwork on a couple of occasions, maybe even 3 occasions in all, albeit I think the last one may have come off Fofana's hand. And of course, Bruno getting another assist. He is now 2 away from equaling the all-time record. I'm going to just now get some stuff up on the screen for us so we can have a quick look at the lineups from today. But ultimately, maybe it was more about how poor Chelsea were. A clean sheet, I think, is of note. Because they don't come too often, especially away from home. I think it's only our second clean sheet in the last 22 games, the other one being at Everton. And of course, mightily impressive given how the back four was of a novel nature. I mean, I don't recall Mazraoui playing at centre-half. I actually thought Shaw might be the one who would end up going there. But in the second half, I think they defended valiantly. Heaven, in particular, I thought put in some good tackles. I thought, if anything, the front three were a disappointment. Cunha, Sesko, and particularly Mbeumo. Mbeumo had a few moments when he was still on goal and seems to be a bit short of confidence. I actually thought he was lucky to be the one to stay on the pitch when Mason Mount and Ahmad came on. Mason Mount had an eventful match, by the way. He nearly gave away a penalty just a couple minutes from the end. He got his hand. I'm just looking at Liam Rosenior, by the way, who... I mean, I would be amazed if he's still at Chelsea next year, particularly if they don't qualify for the Champions League. We'll have a quick look at the table as well. But yeah, I want to have a quick look at the XG. So Chelsea's XG overall for the whole match was... Let's have a quick look, sorry. What was United's XG as well? Last I saw, it was like... something like... overall XG. Come on, people. I need match details, I think. Yeah, XG for United was about 0.3. Yeah, 0.3. And I'm guessing the goal contributed largely. Yeah, so if we take out Mateus Cunha, who had a goal XG of 0.217, the remaining 0.08 or so was all from the rest of the team. I'm just seeing a replay. Look at this. It was a nice ball in. I mean, I don't quite know why Chelsea were acting like statues for this goal. There was a sort of a bobbled ball. It wasn't the easiest of finishes, but Cunha, yeah, bread and butter for him. Him and Bruno do a nice little dance together. What else is there to say about this game? Well, I say the back four, considering the makeshift nature, I think. Oh, yeah. Also, Chelsea's XG was 1.55. So, yeah, I'm just seeing them hit the bar here from Delap in the 66 or 56 minutes, sorry, with a header. He was fairly lively today. But listen, it was a bit of a smash and grab, maybe not quite Newcastle away. I'm just seeing Sesko here on a highlight, 64 minutes, went past Caicedo very easily. And there, yeah, that's right. There was almost that own goal on 64 minutes. But anyway, it is what it is. Yes, so Chelsea's XG was nearly 1.6. United's was 0.3. Let's get the table up as well for you to see, which I think makes really good reading for us right now. I think now it's time for us to try and get third. Yes, it's not the most important thing in the world, but as long as we get top 5 one way or another. But I think Brentford today probably put themselves out of it. I mean, all depends on what happens with Liverpool tomorrow and Everton. If Everton were to get the win at Liverpool, that would really bunch Liverpool, Chelsea, Brentford, Bournemouth, and Everton up. Everton would go on to 50 points. You'd have then 4 points separating those teams. And I guess if you are a Chelsea fan, you're probably hoping for an Everton win tomorrow. If you're a Man United fan, you're definitely hoping for, what about Spurs as well? 2-1 up with a minute to go. Brighton get a last-minute equaliser. That is definitely 2 points drop for them because Leeds won today. I expect that, West Ham will probably fancy their chances. I mean, Forest will probably beat Burnley, won't they? So that'll be another 2 points further for Forest, and you'd probably get a point for West Ham at Palace. Palace obviously in European action this week as well, so that will be helpful for them. Anyway, I digress. Looking at the table here, I wouldn't imagine we can get second. I guess the only way would be for probably Arsenal to motor away with the league now for us to get second. But third is obviously very doable. Aston Villa also, I think, in action tomorrow. Who are they playing? Aston Villa. Oh, home at Sunderland. Yeah, probably win that, I guess. But we've got a favourable goal difference on Villa, which is great. Less so with Liverpool and Chelsea. But now that's 10 points. So we need just 6 from our remaining 5 games. So 2 wins, basically. Might even be less than that because Liverpool are playing Chelsea, but in the running. I actually think it's probably just about done. Can you imagine Chelsea winning all 5 of their games? I certainly can't, especially the way they're playing at the moment. I mean, what's that for them? Their form is horrendous at the moment. They've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their last 6 of their last 7. Chelsea have lost. So their 1 win in the last 7 matches. So PSG loss, Newcastle loss, PSG loss, Chelsea, Everton loss, Port Vale win. So in the Premier League alone, they are on a losing streak of 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, and 6 of the last 7 in all competitions. Their only win coming against Port Vale. Yeah. All right. Make sure you hit the like button, by the way. And of course, if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. We are still a fledgling channel, that is for sure. So please do that. Any other post-match comments from me regarding today? Okay, let's have a look at the lineups, and I'll give you some of my thoughts. Lamans didn't put a foot wrong. Heaven, considering he's not really played a lot recently in the makeshift nature. I thought Mazraoui as well at centre-half was fine. Dallo, why didn't he start against Leeds is a mystery to me. I know he was sick, but still. Cunha and, as I said, Cunha and Sesko coming off early. I thought Mbeumo was going to come off. And then Mbeumo picked up an injury near the end. Fingers crossed, though, he's still healthy, although he won't be as missed as much as Maguire and Martinez. Maguire, his ban is 2 matches, I believe. Let me just check. Let me see how many matches his ban is. Maguire's suspension explained. Let's have a quick look at this. So Maguire was dismissed for a professional foul on Evan Nielsen during the 2-2 draw at Bournemouth. However, his current suspension relates to a subsequent FA charge for improper conduct. We know what he supposedly said. So the length of the suspension, Commission handed down an additional 1-match ban. So it's basically he's back for the next match. He will almost certainly start our next match just because of the paucity of options there. I don't know how Yoro, in terms of his injury that he got seemingly in training this week, how serious that is. Although, to be honest with you, I think I'd start Heaven in the next match, probably alongside Maguire. Martinez will still be suspended. Shaw was fine at left back today. We don't quite see the marauding Shaw in terms of going forward that we used to. Don't think he's quite got the legs for it anymore, but he's done well. I mean, he started every single Premier League game this season. I'm guessing he's the only one to have done so, because I know Bruno had a spell out injured, didn't he, just before Christmas and after Christmas. Casemiro was fine, started to look leggy. Mainu was maybe our best player. Honestly, there were some ball-carrying moments from him which were sensational. Cunha, fine, took his goal well, probably didn't do a huge amount elsewhere, but he put in a good shift. But overall, huge night for Man United, a huge 3 points. And honestly, I just can't see us. We could lose every game for the rest of the season. And I think 58 points, is it? We've got at the moment 58, yeah, might be enough. I mean, Chelsea, obviously, with the goal difference, Chelsea cannot afford to drop any more points, and their run-in isn't great either. So they've got Leeds in the FA Cup next week. They've also got Brighton coming up this week on Tuesday away. Even if they beat Brighton and Forest in their next 2 games, will they? They've got to play Spurs and Forest. Wow. So they could have a big say in who goes down. And obviously you've got Liverpool, Chelsea on the 9th. Plus they've got to go to Sunderland as well. So 5 games, is it? 5 Premier League games to go. Brighton away for them. Forest at home. Liverpool away. Chelsea, Spurs at home, and then Sunderland away. And they need a minimum of 10 points from those games to catch up with us. They're not out of the Champions League hunt yet, but a Liverpool win tomorrow probably finishes the debate, really. If we look at the table one more time, I mean, Liverpool win tomorrow, that puts them on 55. Let's say Villa gets some points as well. But let's say even if Villa lose tomorrow, that will leave Liverpool and Villa on 55, us on 58. That will put a 7-point margin between Liverpool and Chelsea. And as long as Liverpool don't lose to Chelsea, I think that'll be it. All right, get in the comment section below. Do let me know what you think, whether you think United have now sealed the Champions League spot. I think so. Honestly, I don't think we might even not need another point. We could lose all 5 of our remaining games and still qualify, given the cushion to Chelsea, given the form of Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea can barely win a match, never mind win 5 in a row. Anyway, that's it. All right, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and everything else.